I hope you all made it through the weekend, you ghouls and gals. It is Monday, the 16th of October, and we're continuing on with 31 days of Halloween, and we're continuing Cobweb, and you guys look terrifying as hell. He replies, "No, you did not. You are grounded." And Mother says, "Okay, Peter, now let's go to your room." "No, no, no," Father says. "Carol, he is grounded. He is going to the basement now." As he slides the refrigerator door over, there's a door behind it with a lock on it. And Peter gets really scared as he sees the lock. His mother walks over to it and unlocks it as his father stares at him. He says, "Stand up." I said, "Stand up. Get up now." And as they walk down the stairs with cobwebs all around, Mother looks at Father and he tells Peter to sit. "We're doing this because we love you." Mother then turns around and walks back up the stairs. As Father turns around and looks at Peter for the last time, he turns off the light and goes back upstairs and leaves Peter in the darkness. He slams the door and you hear the refrigerator moving back in place, covering the door. Peter says, "Hello? Are you there? Please talk to me." As if Peter was left alone in the darkened basement. And now the principal is talking with Miss Devine. He's saying, "You went over to a student's house? You just can't do that. I understand that you are worried about a student, but if he came to you with bruises, if he was talking about something that little kids his age shouldn't be talking about, then I understand. But if not, you just have to leave it alone. If you get too involved, it will eat you alive." She says, "Well, have you seen his mother? There is something off about her." He says, "Well, there was this tragedy that happened in their neighborhood years ago, and that would make any parent overprotective." Peter's now in the basement and he's exploring, and he finds a chain that leads to a trap door that drops 20 feet down into a chamber. There is a teddy bear at the bottom of the chamber. And now Miss Devine is grading the papers and she sees Peter's last math test. She decides to write her phone number on the top of it and bring it to the house and to see if Peter is okay. And maybe he will see the number. And as she walks to the house with faded white paint, the leaves are falling down on the ground. Halloween is among us. She walks up the porch stairs and knocks on the door. The washing machine keeps on making noises. The doorbell rings and Mother looks up, and then she walks through the hardwood floor with her heels making click, clack, click, clack. She walks on the rug, nothing. As she walks over the rug, back on the hardwood floor, click, clack, click, clack. And then she opens up the front door. Mother now looks at the teacher and she says, "Hello." She says, "Hi, I brought Peter's last math quiz." "Well, thank you for coming by." And then Father walks out and she says, "Oh, this is Mrs. Devine. This is Peter's former teacher. Well, it's nice to meet you. I just came by to drop off his last math quiz." "Oh, that's wonderful. We can hang it up on the fridge. Please come in. We just made coffee." Father is carrying a hammer as he pulls out a chair and says, "Have a seat." He puts the hammer down on the counter and pours a cup of coffee. As Mother hangs the final math quiz up on the refrigerator, the washing machine is making thumps. Father's arm is bleeding. He says, oh, it's just from a little nail accident, doing some remodeling. I just wanted to express how sorry I am for what happened. Well, that is very sweet of you, but honestly, no apology necessary. Peter is a very spiritual little boy. Well, do you have any idea where he's going to be going to school? Of course we do, here at home. Carol is the best teacher Peter could ever have. What? Do you not think that's a good idea? No, I just think that giving his behavior, he might benefit from an environment more suitable towards his needs. And now Mother says, we are not giving our son away. And Father says, I know we are not. He needs a family, and family is what he is going to get. Well, where is he? He's grounded in his room. Well, may I see him? No, you may not. And I don't think this is appropriate. I just want to say goodbye to him. And Mother says, what is your interest with my boy? You are no longer his teacher, and I find it very strange that you come to me and you continually show up to my house. I just wanted to make sure that he was all right. What kind of mother do you think I am to harm my child? As Mother keeps yelling at Miss Devine, Father tries to calm her down, but the yelling gets louder. Peter now walks up the stairs and he starts banging on the door that's behind the refrigerator. The washing machine is tumbling over and over. There are screams, and Peter's kicking the door behind the washing machine. Miss Devine cannot hear it. She cannot hear Peter, with Mother crying, upset. Father tells Miss Devine, I think it is time for you to leave. She says, I am so sorry. This was a mistake.